Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at issue 38 of the Warhammer 40,000 Conquest series. It's right here. If you don't know what it's about, it is a monthly subscription whereby you get all 4 issues. It costs £7.99 each week in one, so it costs you £32, and you get them at different times of the month, it seems. And in each issue you usually get paints or models or scenery, things like that. And typically each issue normally saves you money from buying the models and scenery and things separately, and you also get your magazine with it as well. And this is issue 38. So this issue, £7.99. It comes with Nauseous Rotbone, the Plague Surgeon. Typically, he will cost you £15 separately. So you're already saving £7, but of course if you can get him from a third-party reseller, then he's going to cost you £12. Hey, you're still saving £4 or so. So if you haven't already got him, then that's a good way to get him. People have said that they've had difficulty trying to find the subscription and things because they kind of started with them and then they're no longer in the shops. I've got some good news. I did actually see a few issues in WH Smith's if you're in the UK. I don't know if you're familiar with that shop, but I have seen them in there just in case you wanted to pick up some extra issues or, you know, whatever. Anyway, this issue also comes with a new battle mat, this Mechanicus Zone, so we'll have a look at that in a moment, and we'll look at the sprue. But this is a Plague Surgeon. Plague Surgeons are pretty decent for Death Guard, and they've got a lot of detail, and they're just really cool looking models. So of course the content includes more information about the Death Guard Plague Surgeons. You've got a little bit of artwork from John Blanche and Gene Seed Thieves, Plague Surgeon Armory. So it points to what things are which and what they do. The Plague Surgeon War Gear, I always like these bits more because they focus in on those incredible heavy metal painting skills. And then for some reason it talks about the Emperor. Okay, pretty good. Sons of the Emperor, and then you've got the man himself, replete in gilded armour encrusted with jewels. Nice. And then a bit more about the Emperor. So Psychic Warrior, Leader of Men, and Primarch. So you didn't expect to have a little bit about the Emperor in a Plague Surgeon filled magazine. Anyway, how to build the Plague Surgeon, really quite simple and easy. It you know, tells you to clip it off the sprue, use the mold liner, use the mold line remover, and then glue them together. I'm gonna cut the pegs off mine and try and move his arms in a different way if I can, but look, as you can see, it goes together really quickly and easily, and then they say to paint him straight away. I always would suggest you spray the Death Guard, and that's the way I got my Death Guard looking. Well, I think they look good anyway. Using a bit of Bugman's Glow, Lead Belcher, Abaddon Black, Retributor Armour, Rakkar Flesh, Mephiston Red, Steel Legion Drab, and then shading your Plague Surgeon, so getting the recesses in, and then it'll look something like that. Really quite cool. Mission briefing for Search and Rescue, Aquila Down, and the Plague Surgeon data sheet. I don't think it's any different from the Codex, but of course I'll have a look at that before I do the review, and there will be a full review of him. And then you've got some kind of extra bit of scenery there. They're bundling these scenery bits to go in with the playmats. Pretty cool though. And this is your next look at the next 2 issues. Issue 39, you get a captain, which I think is again £22.50, and then you get 3 paints. Nice that you get 2. It says 3 new layer paints. Wild Rider Red, I'll say that quickly. That's a really decent paint, and that'll come in handy. Not so sure about Storm Host, but Liberated Gold is also very good too. So, you know, bit lackluster in that is £8.25 worth of paint, so it only saves you 26 pence. You know, again, I knew this was going to happen when I got the subscription. You're sort of almost paying retail prices for paints that, you know, do you really need? You know, typically when you're in this hobby, you buy paints that you need rather than just have an extra surplus of them. But anyway, you get the 3 paints and you're going to get the captain, and if you go on the website you can have a look at what issue 41 and 42 will have. Whatever's in issue 41 and 42, it's safe to say that it's sort of almost made up its money with just those 2 bits of content. Let's have a look at this mat, and then we'll have a look at the sprue itself. So, oh, this mat is pretty big, look. I haven't got my range ruler on me, so I can't really call myself a full hobbyist, can I? But it's quite a decent size. You can definitely have a game or 2 on it. I do like the size of these play mats, just for like small skirmishes. So you've got that side, which is like a Mechanicus sector. Oh, and then you've got this funky side, which is, yeah, even more so. It kind of like is a 2D version of the kind of sector Mechanicus kind of scenery and things. That's what it reminds me of. It's definitely, you know, there's the hemotrophic power plant thing, and then you've got these actual catwalks and stuff. Yeah, it looks pretty good, definitely playable. I just don't like the folds in it, but what can you do? You know, it comes in the magazine, right? Anyway, that is a playmat, pretty decent. I like that, that's good. Personally, I'd rather have it on card, and then you can put it together and then you can rearrange the scenery as well. That would be awesome, but you know, it is what it is. It's quite static. And then this is the Plague Surgeon himself. You've got the 40mm base, like the Terminator base, and this is the sprue. You've got this big surgeon's blade cleaver thing. You've got the Narthesium. You've got his sort of face, his head. He's quite a tall fellow. You know, he's quite tall in the Death Guard ranks. He's definitely gonna, you know, height-wise, stand above a few of your other Death Guard units. A fair amount of detail on this model. You know, I will spray him Death Guard green, and then dry brush him with Pallid Witch Flesh, and then shade him with Agrax. That's how I will do mine. Anyway, that's the sprue. Plenty of detail. Won't take you too long to get him out of that sprue and put them together. It's nice that we're getting sort of, I say, simpler, easier kits compared to like the Rhino and the other multi-part kits that we've had recently in the subscription. I like how we've got 2 kind of characters in this bundle. We've got some paints, a scenery, and 2 characters. I think that's all right, actually. Anyway, what do you guys think of this issue and of the Plague Surgeon? Do you think it's a good model to have in this subscription? Please do put all your comments and things down below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Papa bless.